getting material.
We back on.
Yep. We live, baby. We live, motherfucker. Part 2. Our last interview was too sappy. It was pussy. It was honestly, it just wasn't like what our real day-to-day conversations are usually like. So
how often do you have sex after
I usually
comedy?
don't even like this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Have you ever had sex after comedy? Has anyone ever had sex with you?
After comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And before, like right before.
Like through
I
comedy?
At Dante's open mic.
What?
While you were there and you didn't know it. Gotcha!
What the fuck?
In the
we
bathroom.
Got him. That's crazy.
We fucking got him.
In the bathroom?
Yep, in the bathroom at Dante's. You didn't even know.
I saw a condom on the ground.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. That's crazy. Was you brought a date or you just found her there? You found her at Dante's?
We got him!
You got something. What the fuck?
I got condoms.
That's crazy.
Let's check. You gotta make sure, does he actually have condoms?
does.
He always
That
fucking
one
has
looks
condoms.
like it'll break though. That's been in the pocket.
Yeah, hold on. That's why you keep another one
That's
just
good.
in case the first
That's
one
good
breaks.
shit. So, wait.
I can feel the first one breaking and I'll hop out of there and reload.
That's good. You can feel when it's about to break?
I do, I can. If I change too many positions in the condom, it's gonna break. If you change like 4 positions with the same condom, it's gonna break. So I'm just gonna take that.
That's what you're
thing.
talking about. That's why I need to drink more water. I can't break a condom like I used to. I used to be able to break condoms, but in the past year,
Lifestyles, those break like a motherfucker.
do break. Those are not good.
The regular Trojans break. Everything breaks except for Trojan Magnums. Those are the only condoms I know that don't break.
Wait. So she like
Cheers.
She got Dante's regular?
I'm not answering any more questions. I plead the fifth.
Well, all right, next question. Do you bomb when you're drunk? Do you get...
No, I actually probably have my best sets when I'm drunk.
Really?
Like honestly, the funniest I'll ever be is when I'm drunk. But I don't remember anything I say when I get off stage, so I can't do that.
I've definitely...
Because I go crazy when I don't remember what I say.
You just said weed make you funny. Weed makes you funny. I don't know.
Weed may it's hit or miss. Weed's hit or miss.
I do bad when I get fucked up. I did I headlined a house party show, and I was on Molly. I was fucked up, and I don't think it went that well. It went all right. I definitely had the worst set that night.
Really?
I don't know if it was the worst.
You recorded it, right?
I went back and watched the tape.
How was the tape? The tape don't lie, motherfucker.
I was like, I am fucked up. That was my thought. I was just fucked up. I got all my jokes off.
Oh, bad.
I got every joke off.
Okay, what was the return for laughter?
It was okay. It was okay, but there was also Jalen, my little brother, was talking right by the camera the entire time.
Gotcha.
Because he was on Molly too, and he was just trying to get pussy right next to the camera. You fucking idiot! What are you doing? And then so the tape was ruined, and I know when one person talks, it's like a fucking And they all. I don't know. And also my tape, at one point I handed Molly out. I was throwing it out like candy.
Oh, shit. You should have. Portland comedian gives out Molly during his set.
They cut it. They cut it from the tape. The editor cut it because it was too much. You can't hand out drugs on the tape, even though
in Oregon you can.
I know you can. And I was gonna be the one that posted it. It was gonna be posted on my shit, not your shit. Let me post my.
Lucas Copp snitches on himself. Lucas Copp refers to the police for his actions.
That's a good clip. That's a great clip. What the fuck, man? And that was the best
Copp
part of the
isn't
set.
much of a cop anymore. Or is he?
You know, I wanted to be a cop at one point. Actually, when I went to college, I was trying to be a cop, and I was like, I don't know if this is for me.
You saw the haircut, you saw your hairline, and you're like, there's only 2 things I can do with this.
If I became a cop, I'd be a problem with this hairline. If I had this hairline, I wouldn't be talking to you.
You'd be like, sir, I don't care about what happened at home. License and registration, please. Fuck you, dude.
I'm not asking for the registration. The little chest camera's turning off, and then.
Dude, I shout out to Oregon, bro. I've been pulled over 2 times in the last 3 months, and I haven't gotten a ticket.
See, I don't even know what. One time I was with my friend. My friend, he's a crick. He had an expired license, and he was racing.
You
somebody.
leaned closer to the mic and whispered.
I know. It is what it is. Look, he was racing someone. The dude he was racing got away, and then we got pulled over. The cop saw us. He had an expired license that's burnt. He had it in the dryer, so it's all bubbly and fucked up, and he still let him go. I was looking at the cop honestly, arrest him. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Arrest him. What are you doing? I'm the white representative and send him to jail.
It was wrong. This is wrong. All I'm saying, they aren't the worst, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not, dude. I don't know why black people hate the cops so much in Oregon.
Shit, dude, don't say
In Oregon.
In Oregon. I get
Everywhere else, bro,
yes.
It's havoc, bro. I used to live in Virginia, dude. Cops would sit off the road at an intersection as soon as they saw too many of the same looking people in a 4-door Honda Accord. Even if they're driving the speed limit, they're pulling out, dude. They're following you for like 3 miles, dog, and making sure you drive perfect. Running your shit the whole time. That's regular. Like, that happens all the time. Like, I don't even think about that when I'm home, dude. I just drive. I'm like, oh, the cop is following me. I have to drive really good now.
It's crazy.
That's why. That's another reason I don't get pulled over, because I'm a really good driver now.
Because you're from Virginia,
dude. Yeah, cops.
Were you ever pulled over in Virginia?
All the time. Illegally searched everything. Get out. We got to search the car. I was 17, dude. You can't even legally do that.
Damn.
I know, dude. They were getting money, dog.
That's where the joke comes from. That's where the Jimi Hendrix joke. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Fuck. All right, you going to get flagrant? Don't you have something?
What topics are you afraid to touch when you do comedy?
I don't talk about trans people.
At all? Oh, yeah.
I've never talked about trans people.
That's
I'm not
good.
talking about that shit. That has nothing to do with me.
I'm just glad I have a trans brother.
Yeah.
That is like literal comedy gold. Like, I'm so glad.
I mean, it's a way to slide into the topic. I'm not talking about the topic. I don't talk about...
I was blessed with the topic.
I don't even talk about... In Portland, I don't talk about black people. And I know a lot of black people. I do sometimes.
My favorite white comedians of all time, like legitimately, like I will pay to go see these white people make fun of black people.
Me too. I'm just saying, in Portland, when I say a race, they pull back. When I say Mexican, they're like, whoa.
Damn.
What did you just say?
That just makes you funnier though. Because if you can still find a clever way to make fun of everyone that sneaks up on people and squeezes laughter out of them, that's where the gold lies.
Because I do have I know a lot of black people. I'm in like a black family. I have black brothers.
I remember one of your first jokes was you used to bring your black family to the open mics, and you'd be like, they give me the N-word pass.
I didn't say that. That's crazy. That's not what the joke was. I didn't bring them as props. Like, look at what the fuck are you talking about?
I used to always think that was like, this nigga brought, before I knew you, I was like, this nigga brought his black friends here to do this joke.
They came, and I might have done that joke.
Wow,
then.
I never thought I'd tell you this. This is awesome. I forgot about that, honestly. I used to think that, though. I used to be like, damn, this nigga, that's funny.
The joke was, I don't do that joke. I don't do that joke as much anymore. I do it when we leave Portland. I'll do that bitch in Redmond. I'll do that joke in Redmond any day.
Yo, Redmond hated my cop killing joke.
They did. They hated when you said Kanye was wrong. No.
Bro, they like that.
When you said Kanye was right, they lost their mind.
Yeah, they started going crazy. They started clapping and shit.
That was hilarious.
They hated my cop joke, though, because I was killing for like the first 13 minutes of that set. And then I was like, I'm just being PC. This isn't even the real me. And somebody from the crowd was like, give us the real shit. Give us the un-PC version. I was like, are you sure? It was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Then I told it,
cops, motherfucker.
and they didn't like it, and then fucking, it was hella awkward off stage.
It's not what they wanted. It wasn't what they wanted. What happened? Wasn't there like the
people want edgy jokes if it's about other people. People don't want edgy jokes if it has anything to do with what they love.
No.
Nope. But everybody can laugh at the other person. Everybody go, ha ha ha.
Until they laugh at you.
And then it's like, oh.
That's the annoying shit. That's what's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, narcissists, bro. It's the culture we live in. Like, we're narcissists for being on stage and talking to microphones.
I was about to ask. You're a narcissist, right? Do you consider yourself a narcissist?
We have no choice, but
it is what it is.
Like, if you want to be good at comedy, you have to think that you're better than people.
Do. Everyone needs to. Like, everyone should be booked on every show. We all think that. We all.
And let me rephrase that. I don't mean like better than people in the sense that your lived experiences give you more credibility as a human being. I mean better as in like you've identified your talent. You feel like you should be rewarded for the skills that you possess. Like That I feel like that's more confidence. And I think that's rooted. That's very like that's on the fence of narcissism. Like sure you don't have to be that way and be narcissist, but it's real close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I find the most narcissistic comics are sometimes the best ones.
Well, yeah.
You have to be. You gotta be kind of crazy.
Even if you're fake narcissist. To me, fake narcissist is like in your regular life, you're a great guy, and then when you get on stage, you turn into a narcissist.
Yeah.
Like for me, I would probably lean more on the fake narcissist side, but it bleeds over, you know. Like I see myself talking more in conversations than I ever have. I used to just be a good listener.
Yeah.
Now I'm like I talk.
I have to talk.
And
I
like,
used to be very quiet.
I'm almost comfortable with like a girl not liking me after I've talked. Which honestly, my end was like to just let them talk and listen to everything they say.
That's how you do it.
I know, but now I like say my opinions and shit now, like, and put it on the risk. No, I know that's like risking the whole bag.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I actually do that now, and that's crazy.
I also think, along with narcissism, I actually think delusion is kind of important in this. You have
narcissism is delusion.
Very similar.
Because ultimately, we're not better than anybody. We're all the same people, but
if you actually think you're gonna make it,
you gotta create with narcissism. Like I grew up in the Lil Wayne era, like fucking like Jay-Z, like 50 Cent, like I just grew up with like certain groups of people who protruded this like this type of energy, dog, where it's like I'm the best rapper alive, like I'm the king of New York, like that's how I come on the track. Like that's how I fucking do comedy.
Like that, because you're a millennial, right?
Yeah, and I listen to rap, so I bring that energy to comedy with like how I approach it. Like I don't really make friends with everybody. That's like some rapper shit, like good rapper shit.
Yeah.
And I just go on stage and do what I do.
I like how people always like rap and comedy are kind of interlinked. I've always heard that. I like that comparison. Have you ever done a show with rappers?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I love doing shows with rappers, and they are interlinked. I feel like we both have to run up this hill and deal with so much bullshit on the way.
But even in comparison to other musicians, like bands are on stage with a band, a rapper is on stage alone, a comic is on stage alone.
Right.
Like, all the rapper has is a beat.
Which one's harder, comedy or rap? Let's cut the shit.
I think comedy's harder.
Exactly. Why
I think comedy's way harder because the comedy I'm talking. First of all, rappers say way crazier shit than comics. Way crazier. Rappers say crazy shit.
Right.
They do.
They say it with more of an influx. They say an influx of crazy shit.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
But when I say it, it's insane.
Because there's no beat.
There's no beat.
We should do comedy with just a fucking background music, like background beat, new instrumental for each comic, and you kind of gotta flow with it with comedy. That'd be hard as shit.
That would be kind of hard.
That'd be hard.
That's not bad. That could be your show.
I have a couple of show ideas. I'm producing in my head. I'm just looking for the right venue. It's really just the right venue. Cause I've been asking around.
We could do it here. This isn't the spot.
This isn't the spot.
No, never mind. No one knows where we're at.
I mean, I would do a show here, but it'd be 3 comics, 12 to 15.
And you're good.
Get out of here.
That's it.
I'm not doing the 6 or 3. I'm picking 3 people. Opener, feature, headline. That's it. No fat.
Have you ever interviewed a rapper?
Yeah.
When you talk to a rapper in comparison to talking to a comic, what's the difference there?
There's more vulnerability with comics than rappers because you're already vulnerable on a regular basis. Rappers still have to have bravado, and
you have to.
You have to. You're gonna get killed. You know? In whatever version of killed you identify with.
So you wanted to be a rapper at one point?
Yeah. I used to rap a little bit. I was pretty solid. Like I feel like if I would have repeated it over and over, if I would have treated rap like I treat comedy,
would you ever want to do a comedy rap album?
That's corny to me. To me. That's fair. That's not corny in general. I'm just saying, like, to me, I wouldn't do that because I respect rap just as much as I respect comedy. Like,
that's fair.
I wouldn't want to play around with the art. Like, I'd want to treat it like I'm trying to be the greatest rapper. Like, I'm a weird nigga. Like, that's just how I look at shit. Like,
I want to hear a track. I'm ready.
Yeah, if I want to rap, I'm gonna try to like rap the best I can.
I know you
I had
did.
a high school rap name, which was Georgia Boy.
Georgia Boy.
I did. I had a pair of red skinny jeans. And I spray painted Georgia Boy in the back of them.
Fucking millennial. Oh
Yeah,
my
and
God.
I had a bunch of people.
Did you ever do the
I had a
church?
bunch of girls. I had a bunch of girls sign my pants and shit.
Okay.
And like all in the crotch area and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a vibe. It was a cool little vibe. We had like a MySpace and like we were popping. Honestly, I was kind of lit. We were kind of lit. But
You had a group.
Yeah.
You keep saying we. Who?
Yeah, I had a group.
Who was Georgia Boy and who else?
Virginia boys with a with a Georgia swag.
That's crazy.
Hey, Virginia boys with a Georgia swag. Stop playing.
Okay.
I'm clipping that hoe on the dead homies.
I like
But yeah,
the
yeah.
rappers. That's good.
Yeah, no cap though. Yeah. We was kind of cool. Honestly, we was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. We was kind of cool. We used to fucking like go to random parties in different cities as like high schoolers and freestyle battle niggas at their fucking.
So you used to freestyle battle.
Yeah. That's why I freestyle comedy.
That's good.
Yeah. I still freestyle. There's old videos of me on Instagram of like freestyling like with the homies and shit. But yeah, dude, I love this shit. I love creating. I've always loved creating, bro. So it's like comedy is just like another vessel, and I feel like I don't have enough life experience to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I had to have like.
Well, rap is a young man's game. Comedy
It's
is
a
an
young
old
man.
man's
Exactly.
game.
That two things. Yeah, both those things.
Well, hold on. How well does comedy?
And I
have
don't want to
go?
call women the B word. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I feel like as a rapper, you kind of have to.
You do have to.
Like
it
it's
doesn't
almost
rhyme well.
It's not hitting if you don't. I don't know any rappers that I listen to that haven't called a woman the B word. I've never called a woman the B word on camera.
Good shit. What was that? What?
Pay attention to lingo.
How well does comedy have to go for you to give up on your degree?
I'm never giving up on my degree.
So you're gonna get to how well does comedy have to go for you to give up on being a therapist?
I'm never being a comedian and being a therapist are like who I am. It's not what I'm doing. It's like who I am at this point. So I'm gonna always tell jokes, and I'm gonna always give niggas therapy. Just whether I'm getting paid, whether I go to school. So I might as well go to school and get paid to do both of these shits.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but so let's say you start selling out shows all over the country.
Still going to school. I'll maybe slow down to one class. Like it'll be slow as shit, but I'm gonna say I have like before I die, unless I get killed, unfortunately, then I'm a PhD. I'm gonna have a PhD, bro. I'm not dying without a PhD, unless someone kills me.
I hope I get killed. If I get killed, then
If I do get killed, I hope it's by white people, like the government. Hope the government kills me. I'd be a great death because all the shit I did in the military and like all that shit. It would go straight to like news sources and shit. Like it'd be cool.
I don't think a comic's ever been killed for.
Exactly. No, there had to have been a comic that like a random dude at an open mic in the hood just talking shit to somebody.
I'm talking about by the government. The government's never killed a comic. Comics killed themselves.
Lenny Bruce, they tried to, they arrested.
I didn't like Lenny Bruce. I need to look into Lenny Bruce more.
Yeah, I watched the set of his. It was really good. It was like a 45-minute. I was like, damn, he's funny. Like, and this is like black and white, old school era, and I was like, he's still funny. Like, it still cuts through. Like in 2023.
Okay.
So he's good.
You got any other crazy questions that you want to like?
How does it feel being in a relationship and having to be a comic who has to get on the road at some point?
I mean, it is difficult because it is gonna. I've never been in a long-term relationship. Have you? You did. How'd that go?
I was married the first time. That went well, like relatively. I mean, we got divorced, so it didn't go that well. And I felt like I was stunting my growth as a human being in that relationship, not because of her, but because of me and how I viewed myself and all that shit that came with it. So, being single and then getting into my next long-term relationship, that was great because she like added fuel to me doing this shit. She bought me a microphone, like she bought me the microphone we used on our first interview.
I like that.
So like, she allowed me to be myself. She allowed me to have friends with women and like be seen and shit. You know what I mean?
The first girl was crazy.
The first girl wasn't gonna let none of that go down. No. If I was at a house party and there was a woman there, I was on the phone with my ex for the whole time. So this girl's like, she understands like what it was. So
do you guys have similar aspirations? Like, what does she want to do?
The first girl, she just wanted to be in a relationship, and I don't remember. She was too young. We were young as shit, dude. She didn't. You don't know what you want to do till you get older. And the second girl, she wanted to go to school. I don't know. She just wanted to make money and just. I like spiritual women, so sometimes a spiritual woman might not want to be like the CEO of Amazon or some shit. They just want to live and be comfortable. So that's the type of girl she was. But yeah, those two things. So it was cool, but I never was this person.
Yeah.
Like now I'm doing shows like all the time and like going places. I don't know if she could have handled that. I don't know, unless she came with me, which she probably would have.
Yeah.
She was the homie. I fuck with her.
That's important. Cause that's why, like, my girl, we have similar aspirations. Like, she wants to be a writer. She wants to be an artist.
That's dope.
So, like, we're both creatives in our own way.
Yeah.
You know, so those kind of, like, I think it would be easier with her than with anyone else.
Okay.
You know, like, I have someone that can understand what I'm trying to do.
Would you ever date a comedian?
No.
Why?
Hell no.
Why?
No, well, first of all, what if she becomes better than me? And now I have to think about
That sounds like fragile ego.
It is.
So why does it matter if she's better than you? I'm speaking for the women right now.
Let me think.
Oh, now you gotta think. Wow.
I wouldn't want to. These are the questions you were talking about. Honestly, for the drama's sake, I wouldn't want to, because eventually you're gonna break up.
How do you know?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll marry a comedian. I guess. Probably not. We'll probably break up.
Tell me, no, don't fucking placate to the fucking microphone and the camera. Why did you say no so emphatically when I asked you if you wanted to date a comedian?
Because I'd compete with her. We'd become competitors.
You don't think there's a such thing as healthy competition?
There is. There is. And that could
Or
be
do you
good.
get negative when you compete with people?
I do get very negative.
The Portland's Funniest competition's coming up. Are you being negative with
I
your
try to
competitors?
destroy my enemies. I hate everyone. I hate them all. Yes. This is what you want? I hate everybody I compete
This
with.
isn't what I want. This is who you are.
They are the ultimate enemy. I hate motherfuckers if I'm competing with you. You know, a competition is a competition. I hate you, and I want you to lose.
So you feel like if you're in a relationship with a comedian, that is the energy you're going to bring to the relationship?
We would be sleeping by each other at night, and I would be thinking about destroying that. I was gonna say the B word. No. I'd think about destroying that bitch every night. Is what it is.
Canceled.
We got him.
We fucking got him. All right, cool.
It'd be impossible. I can't compete with someone I'm supposed to be in love with. And
sometimes you don't think people in relationships compete to see who's the better partner?
I don't know. You're like 30. I'm not that deep yet. That's crazy.
Fuck you, dude.
That's crazy as shit. I'm not that far.
Just gonna disregard a really great question to call my age out, you fucker.
Some old man shit.
I asked you some Oprah shit and you just fucked my shit up. Trying to make a clip, nigga.
I don't know. I don't compete with your partner to be the better partner. That's some fucked up
That's
shit.
a good fucking question, nigga.
No, I don't do that. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's the millennial era, 2008 crisis shit. No, man. I don't know what happened to you. Listen to Lil Wayne. No, man.
Okay, cool. So you can't date a comedian. I can't date a comedian either. I give you all that shit, but I can't either.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, so now I gotta give you a real answer? Fuck you,
What the fuck
dude.
are you talking about? I'm
All right.
sweating right now.
The first reason I wouldn't date a comedian is because I don't mix business and pleasure. That's the first thing. Off top.
That's a good-
I've never dated one person I've ever worked with. I've never dated one person I ever worked with. I've never even flirted with a person I've worked with. I've had people who I work with flirt with me, but I've never flirted with a person.
Because I think of other comics as coworkers.
Yeah, that's what I
agree with
when
that.
I see that comics are dating each other, I'm like, oh, y'all are the type of people that would date people who y'all work with.
That's exactly what it is.
So for me, that's messy because y'all work together. And then second, I would date a comedian if she's way hotter than me and she's lit.
It's good pull you up.
Yeah. If she's hot and she's lit, I'll think about it.
That's not bad. That's it.
But I'm not just dating. Like I'm just early. Like I'm meeting the early comedians. Like I gotta up here with the people. I'm gonna date if they're a comedian.
They take interest.
Yeah, I'm not dating someone who's me, who's at the same open mic I'm at.
You're on the same sign-up sheet.
What the hell? Hell no. Fuck no, dude. You gotta have a don't tell comedy special at least. Something.
Don't Tell is pretty possible right now.
Yeah.
Don't Tell. I love those Don't Tell shows.
Yeah.
Those are low key. Like they're like the new comedy. I've heard them compared to the new Comedy Central specials. Like they're
for the young people, yeah, because the young people are at those Don't Tells. It's not that's the fucking 21 to 45 crowd. Right?
There's no HBO specials. There's no Comedy Central specials. There's only Netflix. Don't Tell. No one's watching Amazon Prime specials. I'm not watching an Amazon.
The mature crowd.
Yeah.
The mature crowd.
Yeah.
Like if you're like one of those dudes, I can't even think of the dude's name right now off the top of my head, but like that clean cut, mature, white probably guy. That's his demo. Is Amazon Prime. Yeah. Amazon, YouTube. People are getting cracking on YouTube right now.
How much do you think you'd sell a special for? If someone offered to buy your 30 minutes that you've made so far, how much would you take?
And like the negotiations of the deal is like they own all the rights to my shit.
Yeah, they own the rights and they're able to sell it. Something like that. I bet you get royalties. It's probably a royalty thing. You probably get.
I don't feel comfortable giving a number, but if I had to give a number, fuck. Because it's just that special. And
yeah,
I can't repeat these jokes ever again. That's how it works. Like once you say these jokes, like
you
that's
pretty
it.
much sell the patent.
You're gone.
To the things you said.
Those jokes are gone.
Yeah. Because that's the process. You build it and then sell it.
All right, I'm gonna just shoot higher just because like that's how I view myself. But I'd probably say like for a 30-minute special, right now, if someone wanted it forever, I'd probably say, damn.
It's a hard question, right?
It's gonna hurt me to say this, but 30,000 probably.
That's not bad.
That's gonna hurt my feelings to say that because I know like the power of my shit isn't in the now. It's in the later. Like my first ever special, my first ever 5 minutes was recorded at Helium. So I got the best film you could ever get for a first time. I know that shit doesn't mean nothing when I first created it, but if I get lit as fuck, that's just gonna mean a lot when they go back in my catalog. Like that's gonna probably mean that's gonna be up there with my best shit. That's gonna it's gonna be my best shit, and then the first time I ever did comedy.
Because it's the same that footage you used.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, holy shit, this dude's good. Hey, this is the first time he ever touched the fucking microphone. Oh shit, that's just as interesting as his really good special.
That's why I like the idea of posting things all the time, because it's like if you have this weird catalog, I don't know how many really good comics that you like that you can go back and see all of these clips from when they first started,
like
all
open mics,
building up to where they're at now.
Well, this scene is doing that.
We are.
So like I used to feel like I was the only one doing it, but I don't. Like,
a lot of people in the scene.
Like now everyone's doing it. But I do still feel like my YouTube video output is in a rare air because I just give everything to YouTube. I might not promote it on my Instagram because I don't want people to go to those videos all the time and just know all my shit. So I just secretly put it on YouTube, and that's just for whoever catches it in the universe.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. So I'm just free willy with that shit. All my shit. If it's a good quality film and it's sent to me, it's going to YouTube.
Well, I asked the money question because speaking of Helium, I told you about this before, I think, but Helium offered one of their headlining comics, one of their hosts, $500.
I know who you're talking about, and I don't like that.
That's insane.
I don't like
that's so disrespectful.
He won more winning the competition.
Yeah, that's disrespectful as fuck.
I got that from y'all winning the competition.
And then you're gonna pay me for all of my shit?
No.
I would. Oh, I don't even know. I can't believe that.
Yeah. No,
I think comedy gets disrespected more than a lot of things. You do. I think comedy.
Because it's not about it. Because here's the fucked up thing. It's just like with my dad. My dad served in the military for 20 years. He did everything you damn near could do to get this certain promotion. And when he was looked at for a promotion, they overlooked him and they shitted on him. And he was very distraught about that. Like he didn't like that shit at all. Like he was depressed. I could feel that as a kid. I didn't even know about his job. I just knew he was really pissed off because he didn't get what he was expecting out of this company. It's the same thing, staying in the same place, doing comedy, bro. If you stay here and you're expecting like to finally get the just due because you put all this fucking work in, you still gonna get shitted on, and then you're gonna feel like you wasted 20 years of your life, and you did, because who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Nobody.
No, I'm not. I'm paying you this, and that's it.
That's
Oh, you don't like this? Go to another state then and get it. Oh, you can't because you only stayed here? Oh, fuck you.
But in reality, you can go to that other state.
Yeah.
I swear to God, we can leave anytime. Anyone can leave.
And that's why I leave. That's why I leave, bro. I'm not getting comfortable here. I understand that here is a good place and I appreciate it, but I'm not about